Hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo, hooty hoo. Come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. Welcome to your urban horoscope experience at the bakery. Now y'all know what we gonna do. We gonna get into these horoscopes. I'm gonna translate the horoscopes, and then we're gonna stop by the edibles rack. That's where we exchange information, and then we're gonna crack the fortune cookies. So that's what we do over here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. So kick back and relax and get ready to enjoy your urban horoscope experience. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday, and what you can do is call me now for your free reading. All right, we back in here. Now, we did have to take a couple of days to hoogle and hoggle, but we in here now. We got through the holidays. We made it. How was your Thanksgiving? We celebrate Thanksgiving over here in America. So that's what we was doing. Now we're gonna do the digital fortune cookies first. I'm trying to see. Let me get our little book out. What we should talk about today, for in the edibles rack. Um, And I had something picked out for us. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Because we go by the edibles rack, and that's where we exchange information. Because since it got me through, I want to share it with you. And if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we do what we do when we exchange information over at the edibles rack. And I found something for us. Let me see if I can if it's right here. Okay. Um yeah, so that's what we do, exchange information over at the edibles rack, and then we crack the real fortune cookies. Y'all know the elements get the real fortune cookie: earth, wind, and fire, and water. Okay, so we're gonna crack fortune cookies for them. And so what should we talk about in the edibles? Oh yeah, that's pretty deep. That's pretty deep for today. We not doing this. We not doing this energy for today. So we're gonna be starting in Sagittarius season. Y'all know we call this the bakery because it's recipes for life. Okay. So that's what we get here. That's what we share. That's what we exchange. We have these recipes for life. And that's what we do. Yeah, here at the bakery, exchanging information. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into the digital fortune cookies. Let's get into the digital fortune cookies. Let me see. And then we're gonna do that now. Yeah, we started with Sagittarius because we're in Sagittarius season. So let's see what it said. Digital fortune cookies. Hooty hoo! Now y'all know these horoscopes is something lightweight because what it is, I get a signal. And so I get a signal. I read the horoscopes off of horoscope.com. They look up there on the stars and whatever they can put, they write down what they see, and then I read it. And from what I can ascertain, I decipher it for us. All right. And so that's what we're gonna do here today. Let's get into it. We starting off with our digital fortune cookies, and we starting off, and we gonna do in Sagittarius because we're in Sagittarius season. So we're gonna start with them. Y'all ready? Hoo-doo! Failure is the only opportunity to begin again more intelligently. I like that. That was for Sagittarius. And I don't like to translate the fortune cookies, but I like this. Sometimes failure is, well, it says, it don't say sometimes, it said failure is the only opportunity to begin again more intelligently. Imagine if you don't completely fail, right? And you keep starting from the same point where you're leaving off at. Started from the same point where you're leaving off at. At some point you got to start completely over, not using anything that you think not using any old supplies. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way to go about it intelligently. All right. So, Capricorn, the days that make us happy make us wise. Okay. Aquarius, happiness comes from a good life. Okay. Pisces, our deeds determine us as much as we determine our deeds. Somebody just told me this earlier. Um, don't chase after things. Don't chase after what you want. Attract what you want. You know what I'm saying? Pull it into you. That's what I got from this. Our deeds determine us as much as we determine our deeds. Aries, the possibility of a career change is near. Taurus, the one who snores will always fall asleep first. Laziness. If you sitting somewhere being lazy, you gonna doze off. Gemini, here we go. Mushu cereal for breakfast with duck sauce. I don't know what that means. Like, I have no idea. And then they got Mushu, MOO space SHU cereal. And then it's capitalized M&S and it's quotation. Mushu cereals in quotation. Here we go. Mushu cereal for breakfast with duck sauce. That don't go together. Some nonsense going on over there. Gemini? Cancer. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Leo. Any decision you have to make tomorrow is a good decision. Trust yourself, Leo. Virgo. You will win success in whatever you adopt. Okay. Libra. It never pays to kick a skunk. I like that. That's kind of deep. Scorpio. It's the worst of times. You need to summon your optimism. Ooh, Scorpio, the universe is saying that it is not good time for the universe move cuss your ass out yesterday with the fortune cookie. I can't pull it back up because the website that I use is doing what it doing what it do. It just go bam to the next fortune cookie, bam to the next fortune cookie. You can't go back, you can't repeat. You know what I'm saying? So, and so the universe dug in your ass yesterday, Scorpio, and said stop trying to bullshit a bullshitter. The universe said they was pissed off at what you're doing. And they made it seem like that's just who you are. You can't change it. They'll never forgive you for that. I tried not to read it like that. Watch. Go play the episode from yesterday. The universe was not feeling whatever Scorpio got going on right now. And they not yesterday. And they not feeling it today. Because let me see if I can even make this fortune cookie appear. It's the worst of times. You need to summon your optimism. Can you even do that, Scorpio? You need to work on it. Okay. All right. We did that. We did that. Hooty-hoo. That was our digital fortune cookies. And so what we're going to do right now is we usually have a celebrity picked out. I just got on up here because I didn't want to lose the lighting. I like for the sun to be in a certain spot in the sky. What's today? Sunday. We're gonna do Kenya more because I wanted to do Kenya and Kodak Black last Sunday. But for whatever reason, I forgot what happened. Or see, sometimes we just got to go with the vibe and the flow. But we gonna do Kenya Moore today. We're gonna crack her a fortune cookie. She went through some things as far as her job at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She got fired mid-season because she had cut up at the place, at her own place of business. So we can get into that. We're gonna give Kenya a fortune cookie and we'll get into that. So and then so right now we're finna do our horoscopes. All right, something a little lightweight. You know, I call these our croissants because even though my word is bond, well, you know, I don't want you making no life decisions off the shit because I'm crazy. I'll do that. I don't want you doing what I do because I used to tell my one friend, she be talking to me about, girl, don't tell me because I'll tell you to quit the job. You know I'm not finna give you no good advice. You know what I'm saying? And then she was on the phone with me one time and I was walking into work and I was saying good morning. Everybody, hey, good morning, hey. And she was like, girl, you be talking to people when you walk into work? I don't say nothing to nobody. I just be walking past. See, that's why you don't like your job? Nah. You going in there with the wrong energy. You know what I'm saying? But she was a CNA, so I heard it. Do you know how bad them bitches' attitudes are? They mentioned that shit in the class. It's a part of the class for you to uh be understanding of the different personalities that bitches is gonna have. Mm-mm. Cause I had got me a certificate from UCSD or whatever to healthcare revenue cycle. So not to do no talk to. I didn't have to touch nobody's body, but I would have to be checking people in and calling the insurance, making sure the insurance and the codes and shit match up. And that was just that's all. And they mentioned it because I ain't took no CNA or nothing like that. They mentioned it during that class. Like different bitches got different personalities in this field and whoop to whoop. I'm like, it got to be something serious in this industry for this to be a part of it. But anyway, Sagittarius, who we gonna do this. We gonna get into these and you never know what nobody is going through. That's my thing lately is that I ain't gotta put no energy into disliking somebody that haven't specifically done something to me. If I can accept what a nigga put me through, if I can accept what my mama put me through, it ain't no need in me trying to hold a grudge against a stranger that done barely did a little something or did nothing at all, and I'm making a mountain out of molehill. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? And I done let my mama play me. I done got played by the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working on that myself. You know. So hoo Sagittarius, we gonna get into this. These are recipes for life at the bakery. I'm glad you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience. And so you got to think fast. You got to, but be slow to keep up with what we do. So you got to be a little slow to keep with what's going on, but you got to think fast to go with it. I got that from Eva. And that's what she say about Ricky Smiley when he be cracking jokes and she be over there with Roxy and him on the Ricky Smiley morning show and Gary with the T, and she'd be like, see, you got to think fast but be slow to keep up with these motherfuckers. I ain't never forgot that. I like that. I held on to that. So this what's going on over here at the bakery. You got to think fast but be a little slow. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by be slow is you can't be trying to stay in with the crowd. You got to slow down and see if might be another path. All right, but you got to think quick at the same time when you're doing that. Depending on what's going on in your life, you might not have to think quick because sometimes you get in a position you got to think fast and you got to make a big life decision. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you just take what people is telling you. For example, the bakery here in Bamboo Plaza, then the recipes for life, for the recipe for dodging the onset of negative emotions. I got to remember to finish that and come with it. Because we started it, but we haven't really drove it home. So we're going to drive that home and figure out what seasonings we need and how long to cook it. But what you want to do is take what your ultimate goal is and take the resources or the opportunities that you have available and mix it up, because my word is bond. Throw it in there and mash it all together. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you come up with the perfect recipe for yourself, because energy is the new currency. Water is life. Boosie for president. These are all things that you want to, I won't be before you long. This is a brief broadcast. I'm glad we got some good sun today. I borderline didn't, I think I didn't do a show yesterday because, well, I did it at night. Because there was too many clouds in the sky and the sun wasn't going to hit right. And y'all, I don't even want to be a YouTube. I don't even want to be over here on this YouTube. But I got so much time that ain't that I'm not able to do what I really want to do with it. That's with the time going by, might as well fill it up with something that could possibly be beneficial to me one day. Somebody could, you never know. It's going to help y'all too, and then helping other people. Because these messages is for these recipes, is for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I come here and I give myself to you. I give of myself to you. Energy is currency, and I'm giving my energy to you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't want to be a YouTube, because I don't like the way my face looks sometimes, and I don't like my voice. But Yeah, I was telling this one girl, and she was like, that might be the thing you sound different and stand out, and that might be the thing that makes people want to listen to you. But, ma'am, I hope you are right, ma'am. Miss her, I ain't got her number. We got the Instagram though, and my ears started ringing when I started thinking about her. She might be thinking about me and talking about me too. I'm gonna contact the bitch with her tall ass. I'm contact her tall ass and shit. And see, how everything is going. Sagittarius, who you may find that you're taking a much more daring approach when it comes to love and romance now, Sagittarius. If you aren't, then maybe you should. You will never know the possibilities until you at least give it a try. You may find that there's something spurring you on today. Use that impulse to initiate a new path toward the object of your desire. Okay, I feel like that was pretty clear. I feel like that was pretty clear. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to make it literal or metaphorical. We just going to go with literal these days. All right, unless the universe starts giving me some other signal and speaking to me and wanting me to give it to you a different way. But let's keep it on love and romance. Sagittarius, exactly what it says here. Go ahead and pursue that thing that you've been wanting, Sagittarius. You said just you having a certain impulse to initiate a path toward the object of desires. Go with the impulse. It's nothing wrong with that. And don't let nothing get in your way. We talk about relationships a lot over here at the bakery. We put an emphasis on relationships because I believe, it's been, if I'm not mistaken, it's been studied and proven that good, solid, strong, prosperous communities are built on strong families. So we do put an emphasis on relationships here in the bakery at Bamboo Plaza. So Sagittarius, when you it's like you having this impulse, right? But it'll be something that inhibits you, something that'll make you stop yourself, right? And those things, it's like taints your vision. These things that you feel like you have to hold on to, it's slowing you down, it's stopping you, it's making you second guess yourself. Dealing with you ain't even got to be like you got low self-esteem or you ain't bold enough to do it. People have these things that they hold on to that they believe, like, oh, we have to be knowing each other for 6 months before we're engaged. We have to meet 3 times before I kiss you. We have to do this many times before we can sleep together. We have to and some things ain't like that. When it comes to a man and a woman, I heard that a man know if he want to marry you within when he meet, like within 2 or 3 days, that man know within 2 or 3 encounters, that man know whether or not he wants to marry you. Some men they date you until they can find something better, but that's another story for another day. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is it's not rules to love. And you know what I'm saying? It's not rules to anything in life. My latest thing has been, don't let something inhibit you and stop you from what you was going to do. Somebody say something, oh, that is true. Everything, nothing is an absolute. Like, oh, I shouldn't pursue it because if she there work here, she don't like this type of dude, she'll never go for you. If I haven't known her this long, she don't. If I don't meet her, like, don't let those type of things, or him, Sagittarius. Don't let those type of things come in your path. Your horoscope right here said make a daring approach when it comes to love and romance right now. Okay, if you're not doing that already, you should. You don't know what can happen, what the possibilities are. Give it a try. Capricorn, hooty hoo. Things should go well for you today, Capricorn, especially in the love and romance department. Don't shy away from the obvious attraction that you have toward one special person. Today is the day to amplify that feeling instead of hiding. God damn it, I can't see. Instead of hiding from it. Um, Show off your love with the brightest, boldest colors and actions possible. There is magic in the attention that you give and receive. Would they think you a peacock? They think you a parrot. What name an animal that turned to bright, bold colors and actions to show they love? I love that about the animal kingdom. That's one of my favorite things about the animal kingdom. So fascinating the way how animals express their love toward one another. They'll make their feathers really big, or they'll do a dance. You know, the one lizard will do a dance with another lizard. That's how you prove that you love them. Or you change to bright. Cause that shit is just interesting, isn't it? How could it? It's like they 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 hold the biology. They body physically changed. They body physically had a chemical reaction from them feeling love, and then humans do that. But our way is different. It's different. But that's five. It's different. They talk about five different love languages, but that too. But I'm also, what I'm saying about it is it's much more intentional when it comes to humans. You're supposed to be able to control yourself, and when it comes to animals, I wonder, are they expected to like hold back their impulses, you know or do they have to be cautious? That's where we going. I want to do animals because as humans we got to be cautious. We it's sometimes it's not intentional. If you don't have good emotional IQ and you having reactions in your body to love, and you're not knowing what to do with it the proper way. That's not the path that we want to take. But when you being intentional about it, like, oh, I have to go buy something, or I have to do this, put this together, or show this type of support by showing up or going over there. Like with humans, it's like it's much more intentional. With animals, it's kind of like, look what I got. You see this? Look what I could do. Come get some of this, and let's recreate. But with humans, it's much more like complex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Capricorn, don't shy away from an obvious attraction that you have towards one special person. Don't let that opportunity pass you by. You might not be in that same position again to be able to go ahead and say something where you're comfortable. Y'all might be around people for the rest of the time that y'all going to be in each other's presence. It's the only time that So don't shy. And then you obviously like them. Don't be shy about it, right? She said amplify the feeling. They said put dubs on it. Show off your love in the boldest colors and actions possible. Show it off. Hell, not only don't be shy about it, do the complete opposite. Make a whole display. Make a whole scene about it. You know what I'm saying? And then there is magic in the attention that you give and receive. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the attention that you give to people, there's magic in that. The attention that you receive from people, that's special too, you know? So, who knew, Aquarius? There may be too much fiery energy in the day to make you feel comfortable with the situation, Aquarius. Instead of trying to resist this powerful force, it would be better if you embraced it. Use this day to draw out some of your inner flame and let it radiate toward the people you care about the most. This is a day to take action on your feelings instead of swallow them without a word. All right, I'm telling everybody to do what they supposed to do. To do what it do. I'm gonna make it do what it do. Everybody need to make it do what it do, baby. All right, everybody need to get on a Jamie Foxx and do that. What did it say, Aquarius? So don't resist these forces, whatever these powerful forces. It didn't necessarily say love for you, but embrace it. Draw out some sort of inner flame and radiate it toward the people you care about the most. Okay, yeah, take that fire that you're feeling inside of you and use it to warm up the people that you really love and people that you really care about. Show them, give them that warm side of you so they can, they get, that brings you guys closer together. All right. Take action on your feelings and don't, instead of swallow them without a word. You might be not even, you might be feeling something that people don't even know that you feel like that. And it don't matter. It might not make a big difference to to the context of things, right? But it makes your relationship stronger. It gives you a more solid foundation when you open up your mouth and say, they probably know you appreciate, but it says something different when you open up your, you know what I'm saying? I do want you to know that I don't want you to stop doing this for me. um and you know, and I appreciate you showing up for me when you don't have to. I understand that you don't have to do this, you don't owe this to me, and you do it. Whether they got to go out of their way to do it or not. And you know, just share that appreciation. Let them know, today this is the day to take action in your on your feelings instead of swallow them without a word. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you could do it with in action. You know, you could show them that you appreciate them as well, or show them your feelings as well. But some kind of way, you don't swallow the feelings without a word. Something got to at least be said. If you can't take no action, and something at least got to be said to let people know. You know what I'm saying? To water the grass. Everybody else is, you know, you make sure you put a little water on the grass too. That helps. You add a little sugar to the situation, you making people feel like uh you want it for yourself. People might be feeling like they forcing you into something, or this is not something that you want. Maybe you can speak up and say, this is, I'm glad y'all are helping me, and I'm glad that y'all stepped in, and this is something that I do want. Because you know, you can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves. And then sometimes family do it. What is it called? An inner what's that show called? Inner well, I forgot what it's called, when you do an enter something to stop the drug addict in your family, and you want them to go to rehab or shit. You know what I'm saying? And your family might be feeling like they not sure if they force you on it. They might be feeling like, we could be doing all this, and this motherfucker gonna go right back in the streets. But let them know you have changed, and that's not what you want to do. You know, if that is your situation, whatever your situation is, it could be something similar. Maybe you don't be keeping a job and they helping you out again, and you let them know, I'm ready to be a good, decent, law-abiding citizen that contributes to society in the right way. You know what I'm saying? This is all this that y'all is not falling on deaf ears, and all this that y'all doing for me is not a waste. It is an investment. You are investing in my future. All right, let them know so they won't feel like what they doing is in vain. So they can feel some kind of reassurance. Reassure them. That's what we got. That's what I got from that. Pisces. Woo! You may find that others are hostile toward you today, Pisces. Try not to take it personally. Realize that there are other people and situations with which you can connect that will help you bolster your ego instead of dragging it down. Make deeper connections with your loved one tonight by indulging in some adventure fantasies. Shared experiences will be extremely rewarding at this time. Okay, so indulging in a fantasy. So do that mean actually go do it and it's not a fantasy anymore? Or are we sitting here thinking of things? Because when we got our list on how to keep your relationship strong, right? We're gonna get into we do that on Mondays. We gonna get into that this Monday. Point one. Point one was where is the book? Point one was have secrets together. Somewhere one of the points was fantasize and have fantasies together. 20 unique ways to do whatever it was. Y'all go. That's what we going over. We have a 20-part series for keeping your 20 unique ways to keep your relationship strong. So each week we're gonna dive into the way, and it's gonna be, you know, so we're gonna do that. And I remember when we went over the whole list, one of them was think of fantasies with your partner, and also go on adventures, you know, somewhere to a new part of the city, or you know, however far y'all can afford to travel. You know what I'm saying? And then right here it says indulge some adventure fantasies. So maybe do both. You know, y'all sharing experiences is going to be rewarding for you guys, and for your relationship. It's going to add a lot of Strength and foundation. Yeah, why is the sun out? It's almost 4 o'clock and the sun just shining bright. The other day it was almost 4 o'clock. The sun was gone. So it's making me feel like winter is almost over. You feel me? They do that daylight saving time and that sun start going down at 5 o'clock. And the shortest day of the year is I feel like the shortest once. Well, I know this what they done told us. This what they done taught us at the place in the science and shit at the school. It's one after the shortest day of the year. After that, the days start getting longer. So I'm knowing that the days are getting longer. I'm pretty sure the shortest day of the year have passed. It had to be the other day when that sun was going down at 4 o'clock. I'm about to see. I'm gonna Google it. All right, and so Pisces, these people in the situation, you feel like people being hostile to you, but don't take it personally. If they are, they in situations, and you can probably connect with them over that, and that'll bolster your ego. And instead of letting it don't drag down the situation. What's gonna help bolster your ego is realizing that y'all got the same shit going on. They hostile and they mad about it. It's gonna make you feel a little good, like I ain't even tripping no more. I already been through that shit. You know what I'm saying? But by the time you get to the house, what you gonna want to do is have some adventure fantasies with the people with your loved one, not your loved ones, your loved one. So the partner. All right. Hoo-dee-hoo. Maybe you live with your brother, or y'all just cool, and maybe you live with your cousin or your sister or something. Because it didn't necessarily say anything romantic. All right, Aries, put your incredible hoo-dee-hoo. Put your incredible sensitivity to work for you today, Aries, in a way that inspires action, Aries. Oh, no, I added that. Put your incredible sensitivity to work for you today in a way that inspires action, Aries. There's so much within you that needs expression at this time. Don't hold back any longer when it comes to issues regarding love and romance. Feel free to make a move. You may be attracted to those who tickle your brain cells, and philosophical discussions will be quite rewarding. It's talking about love again. It's getting closer to my sign. I was wondering, is it still gonna be talking about love by the time we get around to my sign? But we still gotta see. You never know. You never know. Aries. It said your sensitivity. You very sensitive, incredibly sensitive, and you need to put that to action to work for you to play in a way that inspires action. Put your sensitivity to work for you. I don't know volunteering somewhere and helping somebody out. How would one put their sensitivity into action? There's so much within you that needs expression. Oh, okay, so express your sensitivity some kind of way. I know one of them other horoscopes they talked about taking however you feeling and making some kind of tangible something about whatever it is. It could be art. Maybe you could get some sticks and glue some sticks together. Maybe you could just take something around the house and stack it up together, or rearrange your furniture and take a picture, or some kind of way. Put this moment, this something, whatever you feeling, put it into something tangible that you can hold in your hand. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a souvenir of the emotions that you're feeling, at the souvenir of the moment that you're in. It could be a souvenir of the pain. It could be a souvenir of some happiness. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, something that triggered your sensitivity, specifically you, Aries. There's so much within you that needs expression at this time. So I feel like make something tangible to express that. And don't hold back on issues regarding love and romance. Make a move. It's telling you to make a move too. You gonna be attracted to people who they stimulate your mind. They say you may be attracted to those who tickle your brain cells. You know what I'm saying? Who stimulate your mind. I was watching Stevie Bags today. That's who need to get a fortune cookie. Stevie Bags. He is so fine. Stevie Bags Jr. And I finally watched his interview that he did on the Big Facts podcast. I watched it two or three times. I dozed off and I rewinded it and watched it again, and I watched it over again a couple of times. And that man know he can talk, boy. He was just a rambling. But within that first few seconds, I was already attracted to his mind and the way that he chooses to the way that he shares his mind, right? So, Aries, you may be attracted to those who tickle your brain cells. Philosophical discussions can be quite rewarding. When y'all get into that philosophy and shit, what you believe and what you think and what you know. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna turn you on, Pisces and Aries. And so, what you gonna want to do is make a move, satisfy that feeling. All right, that you're getting, and heal that feeling. All right, Marvin Gaye, that shit. Taurus, who do you? Things should be going well for you today, so don't miss the opportunities that await you, Taurus. There's a sparkle in your eye that's unmistakable. Hold on, it's loading. Oh no, not okay. Here we go. Here we go. And you will find that issues regarding love and romance are especially potent. Love is on your side. You should take this opportunity to delve deeply into a love affair. Take a trip with the people you enjoy most. Okay, Taurus, I feel like that was pretty much to the point. Look like things is going good for you, so make sure you don't miss no opportunities because it's gonna go good. Don't let the opportunity pass you by because things is going good right now. If that opportunity wants to come back around again, it might not be ready to be a good opportunity for you. Right now, it's ready to be a good opportunity and for you to accept it and for it to accept you. Always remember you are always exactly where you are supposed to be at any moment in time. You might not want to be there from what you because of what you've experienced and what you know. You feel like this is not the place that I want to be. This is not the place that I should be. But if you sit with yourself enough, somebody just told me this earlier and it just hit me like bricks. Like I had to be forced to sit and observe what the fuck was going on around me because things I was just not accepting at all. I refuse to accept that certain people can move a certain way no matter who they are in your life, no matter what the title is, and no matter what they call themselves. Now I already it's already a thing where I don't let nobody use their little title at their job or religious or to feel like you got something. You still a man. You are still a human, and humans lie. So you wasn't never gonna tell me. But once you have to sit down and you have to observe and accept that it don't matter who a person is in your life, what their title is. You can't allow nobody to drink, but you don't let a motherfucker kill you. Hell. So remember that. Now Taurus, there's a sparkle in your eye that's unmistakable. So you feeling love and romance and it's feeling very potent for you. It's a strong feeling. It's like garlic. It's like onion powder. Like it's seeping from your pores because you feeling it. And love is on your side. So you gonna pursue you gonna have this opportunity. When you get this opportunity, go deep. They said go deep. Now you might have been going back and forth with yourself about what type of relation. Are you trying to go there with somebody or are you just trying to meet a few people and play but they said go deep. Okay. And then they say take a trip with the people you enjoy most. So if you have an opportunity to take a trip, make sure you with some people that you like and people that you enjoy. Okay, Taurus, and dive deep into that love. Okay. Gemini. Hoodoo. Let me see. Let me go back to Taurus. It's drawing me. It said that issues regarding love and romance are especially potent. It's an issue of love that's very potent for you that's not positive. Could be. It's possible. Not for these messages are for but nobody in particular, but somebody specific. These recipes. So the sparkle in your eye. Yeah, but this since it's saying sparkly, yeah, love is on your side. I'm just reading it because I regarding love and romance is especially potent. I just love the idea of love being potent. I love the idea of romance being potent. And we have to go back and touch on that and surround ourselves with that once more. Potent love for us, for everybody who can hear this, for everybody under the sound of my voice. Potent love. Strong. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let's go see what the definition of potent is. Potent romance. You know what I'm saying? Having great power, influence, or effect. So to me, that means it has a strong energy that comes from it, a strong pull. You know what I'm saying? Anything that has an effect that affects other things has some pull. You know what I'm saying? Got some weight to throw around. Love has weight to throw around. Love changes we went over this in another episode. The chemicals that get released into your body at it's different chemicals that release in your body at different phases of love. That phase when y'all first meet each other, and then that phase when y'all are becoming more attached to each other is different chemicals that's getting released at that time. The shit is potent. And that's what we gonna surround ourselves with. Potent love. Don't give me no weak shit. Some people be like, I like mine clingy. Period. Don't come if you gonna love me hard, love me strong. What's my little jam? You got to love me harder. So yeah, Gemini. Hooty hoo. Don't let other people's insensitive actions dictate your mood today, Gemini. Your state of mind is your responsibility, and you should work to come to a point at which you have full control over what you feel at all times. If something isn't working out, let it go. This isn't a good time to try to stick a square peg in a round hole. Okay, Gemini. So, you need to have a higher emotional intelligence. You need to have a better emotional IQ. You don't want nobody to be able to push your buttons and make you react. Choose to respond to things. Don't react, respond. Everything that happens in life is only 10% what happened and 90% how you respond. Dead ass. It's only the way you respond. Everything that happens is only the way you respond to it. You feel me? Only the way that you choose to take it in and perceive it for yourself. You feel me? So yada. So you should come. You have full control over what you feel at all times. Other people being insensitive. See right here, it says other people was being insensitive. That mean they knew what the fuck they was doing. They didn't consider your feelings. They didn't give a fuck. They was trying to play. They was trying to play with you. But do not let their actions dictate your mood. Your state of mind is your responsibility, regardless. It don't matter what nobody else said. If you break that law because your ass got mad, you're gonna have to pay for that, not them. You're gonna have to serve the time for that. Um, yeah, so you should get yourself to a point where you feel like you have full control over what you feel at all times. For me, I have to decide when I'm going into a situation where I feel like I might uh gonna just start reacting in a way that I should not. I pump myself up while I'm going. I'm telling myself before I get there, you want to be a calm person. You want to be able to handle shit. That's what you want to be. And that's what I be having. Yeah, I know we have our to be list at the end of every episode. There's your to do list, what you want to do today, and there's also your to be list. So on there for you, Gemini, you're gonna want to be in control. You're gonna want to be calm, cool, and collected. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to be just in control of your of what you of how you present yourself, okay, of how you coming off to people, regardless of somebody else did. What they did, they ain't got what they eat don't make you shit. Well, if you do some shit and break the law, you gonna have to do that time, not them. So regardless of what anybody else going on, you be you. And then you never know what nobody else is going through. Whoop the whoop. That don't give nobody the right to play you. That don't give you the right to play yourself either. Don't play yourself. Don't let nobody play you out of your spot. Yada da. Hooty hoo. Cancer. You could find that you have an extra amount of creative energy now, Cancer, and you should do what you can to make this force work for you. There is a time and place for everything, and now is the time to work together with your higher self to channel some of the artists within. Don't let your self doubt keep you from using the creative force that's brewing inside of you. Okay, so you got some creative energy stirring around, and don't stop yourself. Don't inhibit yourself from doing what you want to do. One, two, three, four. With that creative energy, Cancer. Um, there is a time and a place for everything. So right now is the time. Work with your higher self to get that creative energy out. It says you can channel some of the artist within. It's a little bit of artist what's within you. And if you can reach that artist, that would be a way of you and your higher self linking up. You know what I'm saying? Because when people say higher self, what do you specifically mean? Let it go. What do you mean by that? And how do I know if I let it go? When? How long do it take? What is the measure? How do I know if do I get a certificate? Is somebody gonna show up and say you have officially let it go? What is higher self? You know what I'm saying? But it told you right here. There's an artist within you, and for you, that's your higher self. For anybody else, that just might be what they do on a regular. They roll over out they sleep being an artist. But for you, that's your higher self. And so using that energy, that creative energy that you have right now will make that force work for you. It's in you. It's a little bit of self doubt, but you get past that. And but the use what's brewing inside of you. All right, use the creative force that's brewing inside of you. I don't know how you supposed to use it, but you know where you at, your environment, what's going on in your life, and how to do it. Okay. Hooty hoo. Well, now that we getting ready, we almost finished with these with the horoscopes. I'm glad you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. We have for you our recipes for life. It's for nobody in particular, but somebody specific. Okay, you got to think quick, but be slow to keep up with some of this stuff. You got to be willing to slow down and look around and possibly go on another path. But you got to think quick when you do that. Don't be taking a long time. When you read that driver's handbook for California, it can't take you a long time to change lanes. You got to go over from this lane and that. You can't be driving on the line. You know what I'm saying? And so some of you might have the option to take forever to decide. Some of us don't. All right, and so let's round this out. We going to Leo. Hooty hoo! I am so glad that you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. We not gonna go. We not going to the edibles rack today, but we will have a fortune cookie for Kenya Moore. And should we get a thing? Should we give my man Stevie Bags? We're gonna give Stevie Bags. Stevie Bags is gonna get a fortune cookie because I've been thinking about him for like 2 days now. So like 3 days straight. So that's what we gonna do. Not ain't nothing came to me. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna organize. It's a little holiday. I'm gonna get us. Oh, but for tomorrow, we doing the weekly horoscopes like we do that on Mondays. We gonna get into our 20-part series on unique ways to keep your relationship strong. Where is my book at? I don't like this because I wrote it down. I didn't put it in my phone. So hell, if it's gone, it's gone. Uh, Leah, you may have been a bit indecisive. Hold on, it's loading. You may have been a bit indecisive lately when it comes to love and romance, Leo. Perhaps your mind is drawn to one person while your heart is drawn to another. Perhaps you're trying to trick your mind into seeing a certain quality in someone while you ignore parts that you don't do that. Don't make them into being something that they ain't. Don't fall in love with the potential. If you is not in middle school no more, do not fall in love with potential, baby. Cause it is that deep. It is that serious. I do believe so. I mean, things happen. People marry later on in life, but if you can, um, hurry up with your little fun and if you, I ain't even saying that it is that. I'm just saying, just don't fuck your life up falling in love with potential. Okay, don't do that. Don't make your life harder falling in love with potential. If you it's it's not you in middle school, your life ain't can't be too hard. Once we start getting past there, I never even read your horoscope. I must have got triggered. Who? I didn't even finish, and I don't like to do that. You may have been a bit indecisive lately when it comes to love and romance, Leo. Perhaps your mind is drawn to one person while your heart is drawn to another. Perhaps you're trying to trick your mind into seeing a certain quality in someone while you ignore parts that you don't really like. Make sure you accept people for all of who they are and not just the individual parts. All right, what you need to consider here is values, Leo. Where people go wrong is what they value. And they say a lot of whatever 80, 70%, 60% of marriages is fail because of finances. It wasn't about the money. It was about the fact that the people valued money differently. Somebody think money, understand that money is want money to be this and that for them. The other person in marriage felt like money shouldn't be a big deal. We should just go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? So they had different values. It wasn't really about the money. And that's what it is, Leo. Accept people for who they are and not just individual parts. Accept them for who they are, but don't compromise on your values because that's you going against yourself at that point. And that's what you don't want to do. So if your mind and your is drawn to one person and your heart is drawn to another, you indecisive when it comes to love and romance. I feel like a good way to do it is who has the same values that you have and who gives you that tingly feeling every time when you see them. It's people it's couples that they say like I didn't had a crush on you the whole time we was married. Like I never stopped getting that nervous feeling with you, and I just love that. I want me a nigga like that. I hate y'all didn't it because of fine ass thick ass nigga will make you, and I see how I be doing that to people because I'm so fine and shit. But oh, my nigga there, he just make me nervous every time I see him. Like you got a crush on me? You like me too? Still today? I know we've been married for 4 years. Okay, who do you? Virgo. You're apt to be in a romantic mood today, Virgo. Your whole being may revolve around love and romance. You will find that your romanticism is heightened. Everybody got some love today. It was like it was one or two zodiac signs that did not have the word love specifically, but it said something about pursuing relationship or making sure that you're close to people, you know what I'm saying? So everything was about a lot of things. We still got who we on Virgo. We still got Libra and Scorpio to get to. Man, I know I know it ain't gonna be no love for Scorpio. The universe been tearing Scorpio ass up. We'll see. uh did I read it? Virgo. Who You're apt to be in a romantic mood today, Virgo. Your whole being may revolve around love and romance. You will find that am I on the love? Is this the regular horoscope? Or am I looking at love scopes? Well, how was everybody about love? No, that's the regular horoscope. How is everybody's horoscope about love today? Let me go back. No, I done clicked all out the shit. Okay, Virgo daily horoscope. Yeah, that's the regular one. Did I finish it? You're apt to be in a romantic mood today, Virgo. Your whole being may revolve around love and romance. You will find that your romanticism is heightened. This is a terrific day to snuggle up to a loved one and share intimate moments and passionate kisses. Pamper yourself with a hot bath and try to make someone else happy. Okay. So make you and somebody else happy. Tell them to come on, get in the bath with you. All right, Virgo. You in a romantic mood today, so set it all up and bring them on in there with you. It's heightened. Your romanticism is heightened. Everything you feeling is revolving around. It said today, but you know the start is going to be like that for a couple of days. So it's giving yesterday, today, and tomorrow. You feel me? So if you go on horoscope.com and look up your that's how it say that right there on the screen. You can click to see yesterday's horoscope, click to see today's horoscope, or click to see tomorrow's horoscope. So while I'm saying that, I'm looking at that. But yeah, you it's gonna be like this. It was like yesterday, today, and or tomorrow. Okay, Virgo. So yeah, do something nice. Snuggle up and share some intimate moments and some passionate cuddle. Cuddle and maybe create some nice little ambiance for y'all. Maybe even a theme with it. Hawaiian fire. By the Hawaiian fire. Or the Thailand wish. Some kind of theme and cuddle right there, okay? And that's for both of y'all. So when you picking out things for, even though it's your idea and you putting it together, get same way you picking out shit for them, pick out shit for you too. And then once they see the idea, there's but dang, I don't have nothing for you. Well, I got something for me. Oh, okay, so you was ready. I was ready. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. Hootie who, woo, hootie who. Call me now for your free read, and I'm telling you, you tell me a little bit of what you got going on, what you want to cook, and we're gonna come up with a recipe together. Call me now for your free read. It's not free though; it's $40. But what we can do is we can get you in, we can get you started for $10 down, and we can do an installment plan, with the payment. So you let me know. Let me know and call me now for your free reading. All right, who we on? Libra? Damn, we still ain't look. We losing the sun now. Let me hear. Feel free to strike out for new territory today, Libra, especially when it comes to love and romance. It could be that you're so scared of losing what you have that you refuse to take risks to obtain something better that you want. Realize that you will never get any further than the rut you're in until you take a deep breath, aim high, and shoot for your dreams. Also, it said ain't nothing about to fall out the sky, ain't no miracles about to happen, ain't nothing gonna happen but what you make happen. 90% how you react, 10% what happened, and 90% how you react to it, okay, and how you respond to it, okay. Now it's talking about love and romance. You scared of losing what you have and you refusing to take the risk to find something better that you actually want. But you're gonna be stuck there if you don't take the risk. So take a deep breath and go on ahead and jump off. And you might have to take the chance to lose that person. You're gonna make sure these loose ends are tied up. And if y'all started something, y'all you have to finish that out. You can't neglect that in pursuit of something else. Maintain what y'all started if you got to let that person go, but still maintain whatever y'all originally built, you know what I'm saying? And leave on a good note, end it on good terms if you can. Take a breath and shoot for your dreams. That's the way to do it. All right, we Scorpio. Who do you? Things regarding love and romance may be climactic for you now, Scorpio, and you may bump heads with someone in a way that makes it difficult for either one of you to be content. More than likely, there's an issue of freedom versus control that's making it difficult to find a resolution. Perhaps you need to give a certain issue a break and come back to it later. Yeah, if you let the issue just sit on your mind for a second, the different things that you seeing and happening in your life is going to trigger you to start seeing that issue from a different perspective. It might make you be willing to compromise. It might make you be willing to sacrifice. Okay, so you don't know what that's going to be able to do for you. All right, so Scorpio, I feel like you was the only person that the only zodiac sign who horoscope said you're gonna be bumping heads with the person you love. Everybody else was like, you got to crush, pursue the love, spend extra time. We get to the Scorpio, oh, y'all not getting along. Oh, well, somebody need to make some sacrifices and some compromises and consider the ultimate. What's the ultimate? What's your ultimate goal? What's your ultimate objective where you want this to go? You want y'all to still be together? You want this person to still feel valued and loved and respected in the relationship? Is you trying to prove something to somebody else or yourself? Your ego, your pride by not compromising or sacrificing, and you don't have to make it difficult, and you might have to think about it, give it a break and come back to it later. Just basically just agree to disagree. Okay, who do now? We gonna give Kenya Moore a fortune cookie. We sliding on past the edibles rack over to the fortune cookie display today. So yeah, that's what we do from time to time. Let's get into it. So we will most of the time we'll give a fortune cookie to a celebrity, not on our weekly episodes. Not during the weekly horoscope, but we go with the. So we go with the vibe is that's my jam. Um so we would give a celebrity a fortune cookie for recognition, a toast, or some encouragement. Now, y'all know most of the time the celebrities in the news because they need some encouragement. That's why they trended. But it could also be due to they need some recognition. That it's some award that they should have got. I feel like, or it's something that they did and it got that night and it got outshined by the drama that night. So we're gonna offer them some recognition for that, or a toast for something that they accomplished. Maybe they put out an album, maybe they put out a documentary, maybe they produced a film. You know what I'm saying? And we offer them a toast. We're gonna crack a fortune cookie for that. We got a new category that we're working on that's called bail money. We're gonna have a bail money fortune cookie. So we might do that for Lil Durk, people that's fighting cases. Kalani got a case, she fighting. Stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But so today, Kenya Moore is gonna get a fortune cookie since Real Housewives of Atlanta comes on Sundays all the time, right? So that's why I chose Sunday for Kenya today. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And they say once the sun go down, it's the next day. Like once the sun is going down, it's tomorrow at that point. But so Kenya got into some trouble while they was filming the Real Housewives this year. One of the new castmates, Kenya, her side of the story that she telling. This is her side that she's telling to justify her actions. This is what she's using to justify her actions. We all know it could possibly be some bullshit, but but we gonna go along with it since that's what she said, and then we gonna go with the principle of it, right? So she said the girl threatened her and said that she had a gun and made it seem like she had a gun and she was threatening Kenya. Kenya felt threatened. So she used that word gun because people took what she did so serious. That's what I think. Because they made it seem like Kenya did some revenge porn. Kenya found some pictures of the girl giving up some head, in the little dome. And then she printed out the pictures, blew them up on a real big poster board, and they was filming the episode where Kenya was having some kind of function, some kind of shindig at her hair salon, her hair spa. So everybody was there, and then she pulled out the posters of the girl giving up the head and showed everybody. They cut film and all the cameras, and all the producer people left, and they said that's revenge porn and that's illegal and whatever. And they fired Kenya. They didn't allow her to finish filming for the rest of the season. And so right now, Kenya been on a press tour, going to doing different interviews here and there. So that's why it's on my mind like that, because it ain't. I just, I'm trying to think of some things that's trending a little bit, to keep, we cover trending topics over here a little bit, at the bakery. Now at the chat cafe, that's where we'll get more into the trending topics. But I haven't opened up the chat cafe yet. They're still being built. It's still being built. We're gonna have the flower shop. That's where people is gonna get their flowers. And then we're gonna have Candy House. That's where we gonna be giving people just recognizing what people doing, just trying to give some, what to expect from celebrities, what they working on, what charities that they have or contribute to. That's what Candy House is gonna be about. So Candy House is not in Bamboo Plaza. You gotta kind of go out the driveway and go across the alley, and that first house, that's the Candy House. So if you know, what a Candy House is, bitch. Do you know? If you know, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If not, we'll get into it one day. We'll get into it. So yeah, Kenya been on a little press tour explaining herself about why she did that to the girl. It's also an underlying issue of when the white people did that over on there on the white people show, they didn't get fired on the white people Real Housewives. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is or how similar the circumstances are, but I feel like it's true enough to where Bravo has kind of left the door open, insinuating that it's possible for Kenya to return back next year, but they got to put their foot down and punish her and suspend her, and she's in trouble for this, and we're not going to let you do this to the girl. Okay, so let's see what, let's get our fortune cookie. Let's see what the universe got for Kenya. Kenya more. What she be saying, twirl? Never depend on others to make you happy. You can do it yourself. I feel like that applies to Kenya. Learn Chinese word is surprise. Jing Z. And your lucky numbers are 16, 5, 13, 7, 36, and 28. Now y'all know I don't translate the fortune cookies. But when it's a celebrity, sometimes it hit me the accuracy. But I feel like it's a little bit of accuracy for Kenya, because I feel like Kenya is not happy with the fact that she is not able to film this year. She's going on a press run. She's trying to clear her. She do not like to say this shit went down. She's trying to clear her name. She is not happy about this shit. She bringing up what some other people did. Now that's no nobody like to throw nobody else under the bus. Some people just do that anyway. They don't stand on what the fuck they did and said. They're not willing to do that. But Kenya, she don't mind being a villain. You know what I'm saying? So she is not happy about this, and the universe is telling you it's never depend on others to make you happy. You can do it yourself. You don't need that check. You got it. Okay, if we want to say that, and if it's about happy for real, Kenya, you can make yourself happy. You can do it yourself. Water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, our water signs. Your smile always brightens the cloudiest days. You'll learn Chinese word is noodle. Mian Tiao. And your lucky numbers are 41, 49, 46, 16, 51, and 12. And again, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your smile always brightens the cloudiest days. The cloudiest of days are brightened by your smile. Fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Today is a perfect day to give that special person a gift. Your learned Chinese word is park, and your gong yuan, and your lucky numbers are 42, 33, 15, 44, 21, and 51. Again, fire signs: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Today is a perfect day to give that special person a gift. Maybe it ain't necessarily, I'm getting it from the universe. It ain't even necessarily got to be something tangible. It can be some encouraging words. It can be a smile, a hug. You know what I'm saying? Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your mind understands what you have been taught. Your heart, what is true. All right. You learn Chinese word is hello, ni hao, ni hao. And your lucky numbers are 54, 40, 31, 11, 28, and 4. I feel like your learn Chinese word is something. Your learn Chinese word got is something. Like, for example, it was a show that used to come on where you would go on there, you tell it was experts and they dream interpreters. So you would tell them what you had a dream about, and they would tell you what that means. So it was this one man, he had a baby on the way. He was expecting a baby. His wife was pregnant, and he kept having a dream about a can chasing him. Every night a can, like the tomato sauce, a can of tomato sauce was just chasing him. And every night the can get bigger and bigger. The can just getting bigger and bigger. He go to sleep the next night, the can is bigger, and it's chasing him in his dream. And what the dream interpreter told him is that he's not sure, can he be a good father? He's not sure, can he do what the baby needs to do? And that's why he's being chased by a can, right? In words, then this man, that Stevie Bags asked, I got to give him a fortune. I'm finna give him a fortune cookie right now. Stevie Bags talking to this nigga, just everything somebody say, he got a whole philosophy behind it. I'm like, his ass, he can still get it though. I will hit that. He could just ramble on and on and on, and I just be sucking and just ramble. But they said, what you think about religion? He said, see, in the middle of religion is the word lie. I said, oh my God, this nigga, you can't tell him nothing. So it said, for earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, your learned Chinese word is hello. So that made me feel like you need to be helloing in your life. You need to be open to meeting new people. Your smile always brightens the cloudiest of days. That was the water ones. Noodle was your learned Chinese word. You know, who knows how that's going to apply to your life yesterday, today, or tomorrow, or this week. Watch the word noodle come somewhere for you. Watch. And then to Leo, fire signs. Your learned Chinese word was park. Watch some kind of going to the park. Park in your car. Parquet butter. Park Avenue, Park Street. You know, so watch that word park come up. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's say for fun. And then Kenya's learned Chinese word is surprise. I fucking like that. I'm glad we went back and did this shit. I'm glad we went back over these. We're going to have to put a little bit of emphasis on these learned Chinese words when we start cracking these fortune cookies. You might be surprised. That's what I'm saying. If the Bravo is giving off the energy that it's not a permanent decision, that they just trying to throw their weight around and put their foot down and don't show her and other bitches don't do that no more. Ultimately, it falls back on Bravo. They can't air it. If they air it, that's another. They can get sued. Kenya get sued for it too, but it would be on Bravo. They got the responsibility of airing it. Kenya can't air it. It's the Bravo and her network. You know what I'm saying? So they had to show her. They had to put their foot down and throw their weight around and show her. You can't do that. But you know, like I said, they giving me the energy that the door is still open. And then her learned Chinese word is surprise. So can you gonna get surprised about something that she wasn't happy about? Okay. And then wind. I shouldn't. Many people will be drawn to you for your wisdom and insights, okay? And your learn Chinese word is school, see? And your Zui Xiao. And your lucky numbers are 7, 50, 13, 43, 44, and 51. So wind signs. Many people will be drawn to you for your wisdom and insights. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then you'll learn Chinese word with school. So you schooling people, they drawn to you for your insight in the way that your insight, the way that you see it. Shit. You feel me? The way that you see shit. You feel me? Okay, hoo we made it through. We made it through. Let's go ahead and close this thing on now. Like now, y'all know, working on our, well, you know your to-do list. I don't know what you need to do, but you know what you need to do, and you know what you want to be. So what you want to do is be intentional about it. The same way we're supposed to give Stevie back to he is so fine. He's been on my mind for like 3 days straight. Let me see what the universe is about to say about this to me or to him about him being on my mind like this. Let's see. Never forget a friend, especially if he owes you. All right. Your learn Chinese word is fruits. Shui guo. And your lucky numbers are 18, 45, 51, 8, 21, and 43. And again, never forget a friend, especially if he owes you. Okay, you know what? It's this man. And he real thick and like and fine. Like he not fine, he not fine, but he is thick. Cause to me, fine mean your face look good and your body look good. And his face is straight. He like medium ugly, but his body, he thick, he ooh. So he fine or whatever. And we were supposed to link a couple of years ago, but we never did. And so, he might be, it's giving Stevie bags. So universe said he owed me. Universe said, once I touch down to where I really touch down to, I need to let that man remind him that he owed me. Never forget a friend, especially if he owes you. I believe that man owed me some dick and maybe a little bit of head. But we might have to get to know each other, or he might go ahead and suck on his coochie. We don't know. But shout out to Stevie Bags for bringing that to light. This is all along the same. And then learn Chinese word was fruit. And y'all know how sexy fruit is. So he owed me, and he better bring some fruit along with it. It's gonna be some. So your to-be list. What do you want to be today? Which one of those? It told one of the zodiac signs to be warmer and to be open, to make that relationship more solid and more strong, and to reassure those people who was investing their time or their money or whatever into you. So you need to be willing to express that your gratitude to them, and to reassure them that you don't want to fuck it up. You do want the change. They're not forcing it on you, and you do appreciate it, and you're going to show that you appreciate it. All right. And then if for everybody else, what do you want to be? You want to be happy, you want to be organized, you want to be responsible. I need to come up with some new words, don't it? All that stuff. And so you always have to know when to say, I can't take that ride. Y'all remember that survival commercial? Are you insured? Yes. By survival? No. I can't take that ride. All right, so you always gotta know when to say, I can't take that ride. You know what I'm saying? And that heifer just gonna walk in the desert. Girl, you better get in that car. Talking about he ain't got no insurance, so you ain't getting in. You don't know. Until again we meet. Keep it sweet. All right. I'll be thinking about my babies every day. I think about my babies. Uh, and this is history right here being made. And when if ever this comes and my tapes is brought to the surface and anybody could see them, or my babies, my kids could see them, uh, y'all not right here. Y'all not right here in this car close. Y'all not as close where y'all want y'all and need y'all to be. But it's y'all. It's gonna be. It's about to be. I'm about to be. I'm gonna drive over there right now. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Yeah, and until again we meet, keep it sweet. We'll be back tomorrow translating horoscopes. Which tomorrow we do our weekly horoscopes. So we're gonna read for the whole week, and then we're gonna start our 20-part series on 20 unique ways to keep your relationship strong. Y'all know we put emphasis on relationships here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza because solid strong families and relationships build good solid strong communities and shit. So I'm gonna get that together. I'm gonna say it in a good smooth way. It's gonna start coming out smoother as the episodes go on. And every Friday, we talk about that on Monday because typically in our society, that's when you're gonna spend all week at home with the person that you love in general, right? So try this on whatever your Monday is, right? And then so you got all week to implement these things. I would say take this moment exactly right now. Pause this video and tell your man that you appreciate him, and tell your woman, you text your man and tell him you appreciate him and what he do for your family, and text your woman and tell her you you appreciate her and what she do for your family. But I feel like you should tell her that you give her a compliment and tell her that you look forward to seeing her every day. Okay, so yeah. I feel like that's what you should do. I feel like men and women need love in different ways, and everybody has their own way that they need love. It's 5 different love languages, and I feel like everybody appreciates every different love language. You just have a preference for one for whatever reason, because it's something that you've been through or because of what you believe, for whatever reason. So, yeah, take that time exactly right now if that's not something that you already do. And tell your man that you appreciate him. And tell your woman that you look forward to seeing her every day. Um, yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna I don't the weekly horoscopes is already a long read, so we don't translate it unless something jump out. Each zodiac sign gets a fortune cookie on weekly horoscope day, so that's cool. Dozen cookie day. Yeah, and then we gonna get into that. We gonna do that. So until again we meet, keep it sweet. Y'all come back now. You hear? Call me now for your free reading. And tell a few people, okay? Just spread the word. The subscribers, just recipes, free recipes over here at the bakery. Okay, we handing them out. Recipes for life. We got the recipe for romance, which is the brains, the body, and get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Different recipes that we have. So yeah, stick around. I'm glad you enjoyed your urban horoscope experience. You won't find this nowhere else in the YouTube streets. You ain't gonna find this nowhere else in the world. You're not gonna find. I'm only me. I'm only one me. Okay. So I didn't even know. I should have opened up the moon roof for us. All right. Well, until again we meet. Keep it sweet, and we'll be back tomorrow.